lads, I literally used to feel invisible, all right? You know, I would walk in any room and no one would look at me. No one would notice me. And I didn't even respect myself, honestly, guys. I literally hated me. You know, I had the worst body dysmorphia, the worst anxiety, no confidence, no purpose, no energy. And eventually I just hit a breaking point. I remember I came back from a 7-day bender in Poland. And I remember looking at myself in the mirror. I had this skinny, fat physique. I looked at myself, I just looked absolutely drained. I was fed up with the lifestyle I was living. I was going out, getting smashed every weekend. I just finally hit a breaking point where I said enough was enough. So from there, guys, I literally told myself I need to get back in the gym. I need to finally build a physique I'm proud of. You know, get my training dialed in, get my nutrition dialed in. And when I finally started seeing results, when I finally started working on my body, working on my physique, everything changed in all areas, guys. You know, I actually started respecting myself. I actually started being proud of the person looking back at me. Others started respecting me. Confidence just came automatically. And like I say, just working on your body, getting in shape, building your physique can literally change your life in all areas, all right? So I'm going to run you through the ways just working on your body, building your body can literally change your life. All for the bell. Let's go. The first thing getting in shape did, guys, was it built discipline, all right? So for years, I couldn't say no to a night out. My mate would invite me to the pub on a Friday, you know, sometimes on Monday, Tuesday, whatever. And I just couldn't say no. And I ended up going out getting smashed. But when you start telling yourself that you're going to get in shape, you know, you start working on your body, you start actually seeing results. You might see a bicep vein come through, whatever it might be, guys. That just builds momentum, and you learn to say no to these short-term pleasures, the nights out. You know, instead of going on a night out, you're going to the gym. Instead of ordering that takeaway on the weekend, scranning that shit food, all of this, guys, you end up sticking to your meal plan because you're actually just in the process. You know, you're focused, you're seeing the results. And yeah, it just builds discipline, it builds trust in yourself. And discipline, guys, is honestly one of the most important things you can have as a man. You know, so many people are relying on motivation these days, and motivation fades. It's as simple as, but discipline stays. And yeah, you need to have discipline, guys. It's one of the most important things, all right? And building your physique, you know, it just shows discipline. It's as simple as. The next thing, guys, you're going to be respected a lot more by others. People are going to look at you a lot differently. I don't care what anyone says. A transformation can literally change the way people perceive you. So like I say, for me, for years, guys, you know, I was invisible to girls, to everyone in the gym, to whoever. But when you start working on your body, when you start showing that you take care of yourself, you know, you're not walking in the gym with these love handles, with this tight t-shirt on, you know, it's fitted all in the wrong places. You look greasy, you look a mess, you look drained. No one's going to respect you looking like that, all right, and going in the gym. You want to show that you take care of yourself, you look after yourself. So when you actually do show that you take care of yourself and you look after yourself, people are going to look at you a lot differently. It's as simple as, I remember, guys, you know, for years, I'd walk in the gym, hood up, head down, didn't want to look at anyone. But when you start building your physique and people start noticing, you go in the gym with a lot more energy, all right? You know, the PT might come up to you, finally say hi to you. For years, I remember, the PT didn't even say hi to me, didn't acknowledge me, nothing. Maybe he said hi to you, or maybe someone in the gym might come up to you, ask you how to use the equipment or how you did it. You know, whatever. And it's a good fucking feeling, guys. It's a good feeling when people actually start noticing your results, you know. And yeah, that essentially leads me on to my next point, guys. It's just going to build confidence, all right? Confidence is just going to come automatically. You know, like I say, for me, guys, I literally had the worst body dysmorphia. I would look at myself, pick myself apart in the mirror every single day. But it just I remember one day I just finally hit a point where I actually looked at myself in the mirror and I was actually happy with the person looking back at me. And there is no better feeling than that, guys. Honestly, there is no better feeling. So if you're not happy with how you're looking right now, you can change that, but only you can do it. All right. But yeah, like I say, it built confidence, you know, it builds that momentum. When you finally start seeing results, you might see the abs start coming through, maybe a bicep vein. That confidence is just going to come automatically. It's as simple as, and you bring it into your social life. You don't need, you know, the alcohol, the booze, the drugs, all this to feel confident, because you actually feel confident in your own skin. And yeah, you're actually happy with the person looking back at you. From there, guys, you're going to just have higher standards, all right? You're not going to, maybe you're in a relationship right now, a toxic one. You know, a girl's bringing you down, she's holding you back from your potential. Once you build your physique, you're just going to get the bottle to just bin her off. Maybe it's your mates going out, you know, getting on the sniff every weekend, going down the local pub. You just ain't going to be asked about it, guys. You really ain't. You'd rather just be in the gym, training early, you know, getting shit done, instead of just going to the pub to escape or whatever. Maybe it's, you know, you're going to a gym right now, and they're all the people around you, they're bringing you down, they're holding you to a low standard, they're having these low frequency conversations, getting you down. Yeah, you're gonna want to go to a nicer gym, wherever it might be, guys. Whatever it might be, you're just going to start raising your standards in all areas. It's as simple as, you're not going to want to hang around the people that go into the pub every weekend. And it's not that you have anything bad to say about them. It's just you're on your own journey. You want to actually respect yourself. You want to get up early. You want to maybe start that business idea. You want to, you know, start hitting your macros, all this, guys. And unfortunately, you're just not aligned in that sense anymore. And it's not you being a prick, it's just the way it is, all right? Once your standards start raising, you're going to feel like you have a lot clearer purpose, all right? So for years, for me, I felt lost, guys. I literally felt lost, all right? I had no direction. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But when I started working on my physique, working on me, it just got a lot clearer, all right? Like I say, I lived for the weekends for so many years. And when you start building your physique up, you just have a bit more of a long-term vision, as simple as maybe you want to start that business idea, that fitness page, whatever. Whereas if you're just going out on the weekends and you're using the weekend to escape, and you're not working on yourself, you're not working on your body, you're just not going to have that. It's as simple as, you're not going to really give a shit about you and your future and all this, guys. But when you work on you, when you work on your body, you're just going to have a lot clearer purpose, all right? The last thing, guys, is you're just going to have a lot more energy and a lot more focus. And your lifestyle's just going to improve overall in every way, all right? So for me, guys, I literally used to come home from work. I'd, you know, raid the cupboards, eat the chocolate, the biscuits, all this shit, guys. The stuff that didn't serve me. And I'd spike my insulin to the fucking max, and I'd just crash. From the hours of 3 p.m. to 7 p.m, I'd be in bed dead, all right? I'd be non-existent. And then I'd wake up and I'd think about going to the gym, and then I'd usually just bin it off and scroll my phone for hours or watch Netflix or whatever. And when you start getting in the gym, when you actually want to start seeing results and you start eating clean, you're just going to be a lot more productive, all right? You're going to have a lot more energy in the day. You ain't going to be having these afternoon crashes. Yeah? And you just feel overall a lot better, all right? You don't feel like shit. You're not eating all this processed stuff that's making you feel drained. It's making you tired. You're going to be a lot more focused, a lot more productive. You're actually going to want to do shit. Yeah, you might want to start a business or whatever, guys, it might be. Whereas, you know, if you're just coming home and you're eating all this processed shit, you're never going to feel good. It's as simple as, all right, guys? So you're going to have a lot more energy, a lot more focus, and your lifestyle is just going to improve. It's that simple, guys. So guys, if you're feeling invisible right now, if you're lacking energy, if you have, you know, no purpose, unconfident, all this, guys, the best advice I can give you right now is just get in the gym and start working on you. Have a structured plan in place, have a diet plan, get all that dialed in, and just work on you. For the next few months, just disappear and work on you and work on your physique. And I'm telling you now, guys, you will just come out a different man, all right? You will come out just feeling good about yourself. Yeah, not hating how you look, actually being proud. So yeah, guys, work on your body, work on getting in shape, because it will literally change your life. It's that simple, guys. Check out my Insta, CharlieCrawley_fit, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.